So children, today we have to start exercise 11.4. In our previous video, we discussed about the volume of cuboid, cube and cylinder, where we studied the volume is the space occupied by a 3D object, okay, and the volume of a cuboid or a cube is given by, or any solid figure, any solid shape we can say, is given by the area of its base multiplied by the height. Okay, so the area, the volume of the cuboid is given by area of its base, that is length into breadth into height. Area of the cube is given by area of its base, all sides are equal, so side into side, or you can say length into length, and into height. Again, height is what? Again the same length. Why? Because all three sides are equal in a cube. Then if we talk about the cylinder, where the area, the volume is given by the area of its base and height. So area of its base means, we all know the cylinder is circular at the bottom, right? So the area of this circle, that is pi r square, multiplied by height, that is pi r square h. Okay, so this was the very small revision, children, which we did just now about what we discussed in our last class, and also we revised the curved surface area, that is the total surface area, the lateral surface area of the cuboid, cube and the cylinder, right? Okay, so now we are starting with exercise 11.4, where we will start with question number 1. Children, question number 1 is very simple. We have to tell that in which situation are we going to find the surface area, and in which situation we are going to find the volume, that is in which situation we are going to find the total surface area, and in which situation we are going to find the volume of a given solid shape, that is cylinder. So let's start. There are three situations given. Let's read the question. Given a cylindrical tank, there is a cylindrical tank, in which situation will you find surface area, and in which situation volume? So the first one, there are A, B and C, children. So in the first one, to find how much the cylindrical tank, it is written to find how much it can hold. How much it can hold means how much water it can hold. That means the inner space, yes, not the surface. That means we will find the volume. Number of cement bags required to plaster it. Where are we going to plaster? We will be plastering it on its surface, right? That is here. So what we'll write? The surface area. So here we will find the surface area. Then to find the number of smaller tanks that can be filled with water from it. So the number of smaller tanks, okay, which can be filled from the water which is inside, which can be filled in these. So again, water will be where? Inside, that is the inner space. That means here also we will find the volume. And this completes your question number 1. Then we start with question number 2, children. Just a moment. This question, children, can be done in book itself. Okay, no need to do it in the copy. You all can just write it in your book. Let's start with question number 2. So there are 2 cylinders. This is cylinder A and this is cylinder B. A, B. The diameter of cylinder A is 7 centimeters and the height is 14 centimeters. And the diameter of cylinder B is 14 centimeters and the height is 7 centimeters. Here you can see cylinder A, diameter 7, height 14, cylinder B, diameter 14, height 7. Without doing any calculation, can you suggest whose volume is greater? So, can you find out whose volume is greater? Obviously, cylinder B. Why? Because it's broader. Yes, of course, its length is not that much. Its height is not as that of A, but still it is broader. Okay, that is why its volume is greater. Then we have to verify it by finding both volume of both the cylinders, and we have to check whether the cylinder with greater volume has greater surface area or not. So let's start, children. So here we will write the volume of cylinder B is greater, and let's verify. So we write verification. Volume of cylinder A. First we find out volume of cylinder A. We all studied the volume is given by the area of the base and the height, that is pi r square h. That is 22 by 7, and r square means half of 7, that is 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 14. So 7 and 7 got cancelled, 2 and 11 got cancelled, 2 and 22 got cancelled. Okay, so 11 here and here also 2 ones are 2 sevens. What is left? 7, 7 and 11. So 7 sevens is 49. 49 multiplied by 11. So it is 539 centimeter cube. It's centimeter, no? Let me check, children, once whether it is centimeter or not. Everything is in centimeter. Okay. So this is the volume of cylinder A. Now let's find the volume of cylinder B. Again, pi r square h. So pi is given by 22 by 7. R square, that is 14 by 2 into 14 by 2 into h. Now what is our radius? Radius is half of diameter. So diameter is 14. So radius will be 14 by 2. Similarly, here also r is radius and radius is half of diameter. So diameter is 7 here. Radius will be half of 7, that is 7 by 2. Now here h means 7. 7 and 7 got cancelled. 2 11s are 2 7s are 7 into 70, 7 11s are 77. 77 will be multiplied to 14. 7 4s are 28. 7 4s are 28, 29, 30 and 77. So it is 1078 centimeter cube. Okay, children, this is the volume. So if you compare the two volumes, you see that the volume of cylinder B is only greater. Now there is another part of the question. Let me read 1 minute. Yeah, the part of the question says, check whether the cylinder with greater volume also has greater surface area. For that we need to find out the surface area. So let's find out the surface area now. So the surface area is given by two pi r into r plus h. Okay, so surface area of cylinder A. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 by 2. Here 7 by 2 plus height is how much? 14. So here 7 and 7 got cancelled. 2 and 2 got cancelled. 22, and here we take this as 3.5 plus 14. So 22 into, this becomes 3 plus 14 is 17.5. Now 17.5 we multiply by 22. 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14, 15, 2 1s are 2, 3. 350 once again. So this is 0, this is 5, this is 8 and this is 3. 1 place decimal, so here also 1 place decimal. So the answer is 385 centimeter square. Okay. Now see what I did. 7 by 2, instead of taking the LCM of the denominator and then increasing this number in what we did, we just divided 7 and 2. Okay, so half of 7 is 3.5. Then we added 3.5 to 14, which gave us 14.5, and then we multiplied it to 22 and it gave us 385 centimeters square. I hope you remember the surface area. Surface area means the total area of the outer surface. Yes, and this is the outer surface, which is in the form of rectangle and two circles. Okay, two circles. Area is given by pi r square, and the area of this rectangle is given by 2 pi r, that is the length. Why the length is 2 pi r? Because it is equivalent to the circumference of this circle, right? So 2 pi r into h. So pi r square plus pi r square gives us 2 pi r square. So 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. So when we take out 2 pi r common, it comes out to be 2 pi r into r plus h. Okay. So this completes the surface area of cylinder A. We go ahead to find out the surface area of cylinder B. So it is 2 into 22 by 7. Here r is 14, right? 14 by 2 I mean to say. 14 by 2 into 14 by 2 plus 7. So here 2 and 2 got cancelled. 7 ones are, 7 twos are. Here also 2 ones are, 2 sevens are. Now 2 into 22 gives us 44. And here 7 plus 7 gives us 14. So 44 into 14. 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16. 17. 176. So it is 1936 centimeter square. So this, when we check the two surface areas, we see that I hope I have not made any mistake here. It's 1 minute, children. 2 and 2 got cancelled. For the 16, for the 16, 17. Yeah, here is the mistake. This is 44. I was multiplying 44 by 44. 1 4s are 4 and 1 4s are 4. So 6, 11 and 5. 6. 4, 5, 6. 616. So here you can see, after comparing also, the surface area of cylinder B is greater. So we can write yes, the surface area of cylinder B is also greater. So this completes your question number 2.